Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. A police dog has rounded up two men accused of breaking into the police training centre at Mayfield West last night. Police say an intruder alarm was activated at the Industrial Drive Centre just after 9 p.m. They arrived with a police dog who searched the premises and allegedly found two men aged 24 and 26 inside. They told officers they were urban explorers and thought they were checking out an abandoned building. But police say they had housebreaking implements and items belonging to the centre in their possession. The pair will face court today. Double demerits are now in place across the Hunters roads as part of a statewide police operation for the King's Birthday long weekend. The operation is set to finish at 11:59 p.m. on Monday, June 9. Chief Inspector of Newcastle and Hunter Highway Patrol Tom Barnes says drivers could consider the potential impact of any unsafe actions before doing the wrong thing.
We really want to bring it back to that human level where people start to look in real terms as to what the consequences of their actions can be, and evidence shows have been on far too many occasions.
The man behind the wheel of a car which crashed into a power pole at Cardiff in 2023 has pleaded guilty to causing the death of his teenage passenger. The Herald reports 36-year-old Jeremy Howard faced Newcastle local court yesterday, where he pleaded guilty to negligent driving causing the death of 19-year-old Jacob Mostyn. Emergency services were called to Moneybung Road at about 7:50 a.m. on November 3, 2023 to find a car wrapped around a power pole. Both men were taken to hospital, however the younger man died from his injuries 11 days later. The case has been adjourned to Belmont Court later this month. Police are asking people to avoid the Barrington Tops this long weekend, warning dangerous conditions could put travellers at risk. Barrington Tops National Park has been closed for more than a fortnight. Local state agencies are still coping with damage caused to roads, forests and walking trails by the recent severe weather. Police say damage to the area is extensive, with multiple landslips and fallen trees impacting access to and from the park. Heavy rain has also seen bridges washed away. Police say strong winds are forecast this weekend, which could see more trees fall, adding to the risk. Following World Bicycle Day on Tuesday, Newcastle Council looks forward to planned projects aiming to create greater connectivity of shared paths in our city. They've proposed a record investment of more than $6 million to build infrastructure to connect cycleways in Lambton, Adamstown to Newcastle West and Hunter Street to Wickham and Islington. Executive Manager for Transport, Ryan Tranter, says the projects aim to support the lifestyle of all residents in Newcastle.
With every project that we do, we always get a range of responses and a lot of correspondence and questions about everything. These new projects, we know they are changed. They can be a bit daunting at times. But for every user on our roadway, we just want to make sure that they're aware, they're considerate, they're looking out for others. And if we're doing that, we're all moving together, and that's the best outcome for the city.
And the new $3.2 million multi-purpose facility is being officially opened today at Blackbutt Reserve.
To NURFM Sport.
The Knights have found their fifth win of the NRL season, coming back to beat Manly 26-22. Newcastle were booed off at half-time, down 16-0, before running in 5 second-half tries, including the Golden Point winner from skipper Kalen Ponga. Coach Adam O'Brien says he's pleased with how his experienced players stood up in a difficult period.
The spine really stood up, the halves, Kalen was in everything, and then you're putting Phoenix in amongst all of that. I thought they were great.
In local rugby league, three-time defending premiers Maitland are out to bounce back from their disappointing draw to Wyong last weekend. They're set to take on Lakes tomorrow. Elsewhere, second-place Cessnock travel to Souths, and on Sunday, league leaders Wests clash with the entrants. And former South Cardiff junior Connor Metcalf started for the Socceroos last night in their 1-0 World Cup qualifying win over Japan. That's Sport, I'm Will McGrath.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 1, 6, 9, 12, 24, 30 and 34, and the Powerball is 10. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.